G'day team. For those who don't know, the government has been working on a reset of immigration policy settings, and as part of that, it asked the Productivity Commission to look into what the new immigration policy settings should look like and to make recommendations. And this week, the Productivity Commission has released its preliminary findings and the proposed changes to the immigration system. So what have they found? And what do they say about how the immigration settings should change? Do they want to turn the tap off on immigration? Obviously, their findings and recommendations could have a long-term effect on migrants and their pathway to residence. So let's take a quick look. The Commission found that immigrants make a positive contribution to New Zealand, bringing diversity and much-needed skills. And as taxpayers, immigrants also have a positive impact on government's finances. But it pointed out that New Zealand has struggled for a long time to absorb and accommodate more people well. Infrastructure and housing supply has not kept up to rapid population growth, creating pressures that affect the well-being of both migrants and New Zealanders. Some of the proposed changes to the immigration system include that the government should issue regular policy statements on immigration, that it change the law to require government to give explicit consideration to how well New Zealand can successfully accommodate and settle new arrivals, that it explicitly acknowledge the Treaty of Waitangi interest in immigration policy, that it remove visa conditions that tie migrant workers to a specific employer, and that it link the number of temporary visas with potential residence pathways to the number of residence visas on offer. From a migrant's perspective, issuing regular policy statements would help manage expectations better, and removing visa conditions that tie migrant workers to a specific employer would be a welcome change, since that would reduce the risk of migrant exploitation. In relation to linking the number of temporary visas to residence pathways, I don't know if that would be feasible, given that demand for temporary workers would usually align with the economic cycle. But its findings and recommendations are not yet set in stone, and the Commission has invited the public to make submissions until 24th of December this year. Their final report is due to be released April next year, and it's probably likely that the government will incorporate some of the points when it rejigs the SMC policy before the EOI selection resumes July next year. I'll leave a link down below in the comments section where you can download the draft report and make submissions if you'd like to have your views considered. Alright, so that's it for today. If you liked the video and would like to be kept up to date with what's coming in the immigration space in New Zealand, do smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.